For generations, Nissan has built trucks that worked as hard as the people who drove them. Innovative, enduring, ready for anything. That spirit of grit and ingenuity gave rise to Navara, a ute that's been part of our story for 40 years. From the early starts to the late shifts, from work sites to boat ramps, from footy ovals to the open road, Navara has been there through all of it. It's hauled, towed, climbed and carried through rain and red dust, through weekends and long weeks, always showing up, always ready. And now, the next chapter begins. A Navara designed and engineered just for us. Because when the conditions are anything but ordinary, you need a ute that can defy it.
Please welcome your host, Edwina Bartholomew.
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the global reveal of the all-new Nissan Navara. Tonight, we are coming to you live from the Anstey Hill Quarry in the beautiful Adelaide Hills of South Australia. How lucky are we? This place is on Kaurna country. I'd like to say a special thank you to our First Nations Kaurna ambassador, Uncle Mickey O'Brien, for the moving welcome to country he just performed for us. To hear that welcome to country in language reverberate in this very special place, what a night. What a night we're in store. We're going to have this evening. The place where we're gathered has been a great source of connection over many, many years and many generations. And tonight we gather to connect once again, not only with each other, but with you, our online audience right across the world. Now, being a former quarry, this place is synonymous with very hard work and grit, and there is no vehicle in the Nissan lineup that works harder than a Nissan Navara. For 40 years, it's been the backbone of Australian work and life, balancing weekday practicality with weekend adventure, the great combo of both. And tonight, you're all going to hear about the newest model, the planning that went into it, the design process as well, and most importantly, how it will support the people who drive it, the customer. To kickstart proceedings, please join me in welcoming Managing Director of Nissan Oceania, Andrew Humberstone. Andrew, it is so exciting to be here. What a location you have selected for this launch.
Oh, thank you, Edwina. And I think firstly, let me extend a really warm welcome to every one of you here for joining us on this momentous occasion. This is really a proud moment for Nissan Oceania, and I'm really pleased to share that we are live streaming this global reveal right across the world, as you said, Edwina. A special welcome to those of you who are watching online and to our customers attending watch parties at our dealership showrooms tonight.
It's an exciting moment indeed for the brand, for everyone here, for everyone wanting to see what's next. Can you tell us a little about the Oceania region, Australia, New Zealand, and what it means to Nissan as a brand?
Yeah, absolutely. I think Nissan has been really part of everyday life in Australia and New Zealand for more than 60 years. And I think it's really shows its commitment now more than it ever has before. We've manufactured locally since the 80s, and today we are the last passenger OEM still to do so. Our Melbourne casting plant makes more than 1.2 million parts a year, each one carrying a tiny kangaroo as a nod to the people that actually cast them. This year, the plant received Made in Australia certification, a moment of real pride for the entire team. We also introduced Australia's only 10-year 300,000 kilometer warranty because we know how much people rely on their vehicles here. New Zealand customers will have the same support very soon, so really looking forward to that. Through our finance businesses as well, in both countries, we help families and local communities get into their new Nissans, and it's really that connection we feel strongly and one that we never take for granted.
So how does the all-new Nissan Navara then fit into that vision for Oceania?
I think, a great question. I think the all-new Nissan Navara really demonstrates our commitment to delivering products to meet the needs of customers, both loyal and new. Nissan Navara has always been a ute that really has enabled those working hard to build a better life for themselves and their families, and then after work, living life to the full, taking adventures and making memories in the great outdoors. I think they really follow their own path, balancing the impossible, defying ordinary in their daily lives. So we really created a ute that really matches their grit and determination in the way it's built, the way it performs, and certainly the way it feels to drive.
You certainly have achieved that. Look, to make sure the all-new Nissan Navara truly feels right for Australia, for New Zealand, Nissan actually partnered with local engineering experts at Premcar. How did they help shape the all-new model?
Well, I think Premcar and their colleagues are here with us this evening, so thank you for joining us, is an Australian engineering powerhouse and a team Nissan is really incredibly proud to certainly collaborate with. We have Bernie, Quinn and Jim and their team and worked with them very closely for over 6 years now, creating the Warrior versions of the Navara and also the Patrol. Their work has really, I think, earned real recognition, including the Pro 4X Warrior, being named Best Off-Road Ute by Car Expert back in 2023. I think really another important point there is really what makes our relationship with Premcar so valuable is our shared understanding of customers in the region and how they certainly deliver a product to meet those customer needs. And we know the roads our drivers really travel on, the loads that they carry, and the conditions that test the ute day after day. And I think with their experience, it's really helped us to shape the next generation of Nissan Navara into the most, dare I say, confident, capable, and composed version we've ever produced for this part of the world, with a bespoke suspension system as well.
It's very special to have something crafted for this market and these conditions. It's a real example of defying ordinary, which is what we're all about. You can see it projected on the quarry behind us. Andrew, thank you so much for sharing some insight and also your enthusiasm as well. We really appreciate it.
Thank you very much, Edwina. Thank you.
I know we all cannot wait to hear more about the all-new Nissan Navara product and design shortly. But first, let's hear from Leon Dorssers, who's Nissan's Senior Vice President and Chief of Commercial Operations for the AMIO region, about the customers this vehicle has actually been built for. Please welcome Leon. Okay, so the audience will soon see, Leon, the all-new Nissan Navara built with specific customers in mind. How did you get here?
Well, we are laser focused on our customers. We went out there and we talked with them to better understand how their utes fit into their daily lives. We analyzed the data across the surveys we did with our customers to find out how we could better meet their needs. And this product is specifically designed for Australia and New Zealand customers and their conditions. Many of our competitors can't say the same. We asked real Aussies and Kiwis and built the hard questions and built a ute for their hard work.
And we know with ute owners, they're not going to be backwards about coming forwards in terms of what they want from their vehicles. What did you learn by listening to the customer feedback?
Well, we found a real connection between Navara and its supporting role for our customers who work and play hard and expect the same of their ute. They are the drivers of the economy, the ones who keep us moving. They get out what they put in. So our goal was to maximize the output they get for all that they put into their jobs, their communities, and their families.
Well, let's bring out a couple of those people now who know the Navara very well. They drive it on a daily basis. Here's a quick clip that shows how Nissan ambassadors, footballer Dale Thomas and off-road and rally motorcycle champion Daniel Sanders use their Navaras.
We shoot down the farm, moving a couple of machines around, going to check out the track, make sure it's all dry and rideable. It'll be a good day.
Because it's such a nice day, head down the peninsula, try and catch some squid, and then maybe hit a goal.
She's a handy bit of equipment, getting around the farm, just perfect for my lifestyle.
Fishing rods, golf clubs, clothes, too much space.
Well, here we are at the track. This is where I like to get my work done.
Me and the Navara Pro 4X Warrior, we conquered the day.
That's a wrap. Thanks for joining.
Welcome, fellas. I love the juxtaposition there between the two of you. We've got a motorcycle in one and we've got a latte and some golf clubs in the other. Daisy, you were known as a workhorse on the footy oval. How does the Navara live up to that reputation?
That was a bit of a stitch-up, wasn't it?
Just a little bit.
Didn't exactly cast me in the most manly night, but trust me, I do love the Utes and everything that comes with it. And the fact that, you know, from my footballing days, knowing what it takes to want and what you require in something that you trust. So reliability when you look at teammates, and you want somebody to stand beside you when you wake up in the morning and you know you go to your car that it's going to be there, first go, and can take you from the schoolyard, from the latte, and then sneak down the peninsula in the meantime, which is arguably to get back at 3:30 defying some sort of ordinary.
Leon, you've heard from customers just like these two. They're going to tell you what they really think. And we know that Nissan owners, particularly Navara owners, are really, really proud of driving this vehicle. Why do you think that is?
Yeah, when Nissan customers out there driving their Nissan Navaras, like Dale and Daniel, they feel part of something special, a community, a family. It's not like turning up and wearing the same clothes as every day. So Nissan Navara has always represented this capability for work and play, like these two gentlemen.
So Chucky, you know extreme driving. You just won the Dakar Rally on 2 wheels. So when you get out and about in the Navara, how does it feel? How does it control or sort of handle all those conditions?
Yeah, it's the perfect fit for my wild lifestyle. It's everything: living on an apple farm, towing machines around, equipment, you know, firewood for the house to keep warm in the Melbourne cold winters, and travelling out to the desert with my bikes on the back to go training. It's the perfect fit for my lifestyle, and I love it.
You were geeing up, Daisy, before saying, does your Navara even have a tow ball? Do you use that? Does it?
It does, and we're also then discussing the amount of dirt, which I was saying that driving around the city, if I have dirt on it, I leave it there, and Chucky was then elaborating to the fact that he tries to wash it to make it look like it may fit in when he comes to the suburban areas. So quite different contrast, but still that's the beauty of the beast that is. I'm able to chuck the kids in the back and go play some golf, and you're carting around machinery and arguably using what it's designed to be used for.
And you just had a baby too, Daisy, so it's actually a family vehicle for you now, which is a lovely next chapter for your Navara journey.
It is, and the fact that the wife is more than happy to drive it, the baby in the back, and she can go up the street wherever she needs to go and not feel like she's driving around the big truck that some of these cars too tend to drive like. So the perfect family vehicle, it's delighted, and I can't wait to see it like the rest of you in a month.
We've had a little bit of a sneak peek already, so we've kind of cheated. Chucky, it's a great pride I think Aussies have in driving a ute, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's for sure. It's our lifestyle. We're hard workers. We like to get rough and dirty and go crazy sometimes. And that's the best thing about this ute is you can cruise along the highway, go up the Hume, travel all across the countryside, and then jump on a dirt road and just make it happen and enjoy that lifestyle with that car. It's just forever ending. You just keep going and make it happen, and that's the best thing. And I love that lifestyle, and it's always an adventure.
Always an adventure. That's what we're all about. Thank you so much, Chucky. Thank you, Dale. You've clearly considered your customers when developing the all-new Nissan, and we've got 2 of those customers right here who clearly absolutely love it. We really appreciate you being here tonight, and thank you, Leon, as well, for taking us through some insights into the vehicle as well. Thank you, Jan.
Thank you.
Right.
Well, from the worksite to the weekend, Nissan Navara has been the backbone of Australian and New Zealand work and life, built on a spirit of grit and ingenuity. Now it is time for the next chapter, a vehicle that's been engineered specifically to defy our unique conditions and carry that legendary spirit forward. It's time to experience the all-new Nissan Navara and reconnect with what matters most.
In this place, time speaks louder than words. You can feel the memories in these quarry walls, shaped over millions of years. They know toughness. They know endurance. They know what it means to be forged by pressure, to create something that lasts. So do we at Nissan, sharing almost a century with Australians and New Zealanders, supporting the people who shape the places we call home with vehicles that carry the same strength and spirit they do. The true foundation of our lands is mateship, but here's the thing. We are the most connected we have ever been, yet the least connected we have ever felt. We are staring at screens while the real world stares back, waiting. It is time to look up, to reconnect. Some already know this. The tradies, the nurses, the breakfast TV hosts, the mums and dads on the early morning sports runs. The ones built from grit, who do the hard work every day. They feel the red dirt on their boots, hear the birds at dawn, the crunch of snow underfoot, smell the rain on grass, the salt off the coast. Carry the warmth of the sun on their skin. No algorithm can do that. AI will not tow a boat, build a house, or cheer on in the rain. That is the work only humans can do. That is life only humans can live. So here is the call. Join them. Set your auto reply to out of office. Step away from the feed. Reconnect with what matters. It is time to live like we mean it, because the best connection is not digital, it is human. It is our time to celebrate the Ute for the hard workers running on pure resilience and grit. It is our time to defy ordinary. Introducing the all-new Nissan Navara.
the question, are you ready? We are ready. That is one tough-looking ute. Now, joining me now to take us under the bonnet is Arnaud Charpentier, Nissan Regional Vice President of Mobility and Marketing, and Nissan Global Senior Design Director, Ken Lee. Ken, how do we follow that? What would you say is the essence of this all-new Nissan Navara?
Oh, definitely, I would have to say it's the unbreakable spirit and the go-anywhere DNA of the Navara. And this is how we describe this all-new Nissan Navara. And in the design studio, we would say that the Navara's character is that of a modern warrior. And the original Titan warrior concept that you see on the screen here, that planted the seed. It's bold, strong, and fearless. But our new Navara, that takes the idea even further. It's not just about being tough, but it's about being smart, adaptive, and ready for any challenge. So our new front design, that's inspired by the bull bar, and our iconic V-strut grille, which you see throughout the history of Nissan pickup trucks, that slightly tapers towards the bottom, and that gives it a sense of agility and athleticism. And it instantly connects the new Navara with the rest of the Nissan lineup. And all these tech-inspired elements advances this ute into the future.
I love that, an athletic ute. I love the sound of that. Now, one of the things that strikes me is that front end distinctive. Can you talk me through the changes, how they enhance performance?
Oh, definitely, I'd love to. So let me get closer to this, this really cool Pro 4X here. And so, of course, as you see, the new Navara has a very bold front face. And the front face is what defines the character of a vehicle. So as we mentioned, it's inspired by a bull bar. So when our design team from Japan travel to the region to see how our customers use the utes and all the modified utes, we were so inspired and seeing how rugged, tough they are. And so even on the base vehicle, without being modified, we wanted to give that kind of powerful presence with a bull bar inspired grille that goes from the top all the way down to the bottom, giving a powerful presence. And then as we get closer, we see the 3-slot grille here. As those of you who may remember from the D21 pickup truck, it's a nod to the heritage of that. And in this Pro 4X model, you see it in lava red accents along with the Nissan emblem. So all these accents, they combine to exude this type of toughness and precision that a Navara is known for. So if we zoom in even more, we try to have fun everywhere with the design. And in the grille pattern, that you'll see there miniature V-struts again that echoes the bigger shape of the grille. And the density of the mesh shows off the ample cooling and the performance of this ute. And so definitely, all these elements combine to make a cohesive picture.
I love the level of the detail the design team has gone through. It's got a tough silhouette. The stance is further accentuated by the ground clearance. It's awesome. What you've achieved there, Ken, is absolutely amazing and very distinctive. You can really tell it's a Navara, but no one loves a modification more than a ute driver, so I expect some more after that. How did you balance that heritage with that cutting-edge design?
Well, definitely, that's one of the challenges. And we know Nissan, also not only means toughness and strength, but also means technology. So we can see on both the front and the rear, the iconic C-shaped headlamps and the signatures. That gives a visual connection to other Nissan pickups and also the SUV lineup, in particular having a resemblance to our famous Patrol. So the LED lamps on all grades and the headlamps enhances the performance. And as you notice, so rather than putting lots of chrome on it, and on the grills and the bumpers, we use technology as an aspirational expression. So then we achieve this overall look that has a stealthy sophistication.
It's very tough tech, isn't it? I love it. It's stealth, it's tough, it is so impressive, and what an entrance these utes have made, both here tonight and to the Australian market as well. Simply extraordinary. I know, let's turn to you, because I know there's so much that goes into the versatility of these utes and how they're developed. Take us through that process.
Yes, so indeed the usage of pickup, or UT as you say here, is by far the most diverse. From workshop to weekend warrior, they are used for every practicality, every usage possible. This is what we try to do with this car, and this is what we are delivering in the expectation and with confidence. One example is this electric power steering, or EPS, that we are introducing for the first time in Navara. That will give an easier feel, that require less effort and in slow, tight turns. We've also improved the suspension with Premcar to meet the expectation on how Navara delivers this wide range of usages. A suspension which is made in Australia by Australian for Australian and New Zealander.
But it sounds so much fancier in French. I love the way you've said that. What can you tell us about the lineup? What variant should we expect to see?
Yes, the Navara lineup is focused on the heart of the segment where the majority of pickup customer demand a lineup of variants across the four-wheel drive pickup range. We have a range of grades in this core segment from entry workshop through this amazing Pro 4X.
Tell me more about the key features and how they've been designed to really get the job done. Because we heard from Leon before, yes. Ute owners, they really know what they want, don't they?
Yeah, let me start with what's under the hood. Hard-working 2.4-liter biturbo diesel engine up to 150 kilowatt power, a torque of 470 Newton meter at a lower rev range than ever before. But only is it powerful, this is very efficient with a fuel at 7.7 liter per 100 kilometer. Versus current generation Navara, the new Nissan Navara has more power, more torque, all while being more efficient.
I can hear a little rumble going through the crowd when you announce those stats. Clearly very impressive. It's a lot of grunt. What else?
What else? Of course, the Nissan Navara does the job in terms of towing, 3.5 tons, and in terms of payload, up to 1 ton. Those are the must-have for a Ute. We also offer 7 drive modes: normal, eco, gravel mode, mud, snow, sand, and rock. So, on top of this, we have a specific system called Super 4-wheel drive, which allow you to select between 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, but also the off-road 4-wheel drive, where you can select the lock-unlock system of the center differential.
A few snowdrops fell recently when I was driving my Nissan, and the great pleasure I had in switching it to snow mode just was beyond compared to the predecessor. You've made some important improvements too.
Yeah, compared to its predecessor, we made a lot of improvement on the car. Just to give you some few examples, we are introducing a new infotainment display on a 9-inch screen. We've updated all the ADAS features, so the safety features. We are introducing the around view monitor, 360 degrees protection. We are introducing the intelligent cruise control and also the lane keep assist. Plus a very exciting feature, which is the traffic sign recognition. So we are offering improved interior roominess with shoulder and rear leg room increasing by 3 to 4 centimeters. So then we can, with confidence, anticipate a 5-star NCAP rating.
Excellent to hear. So many features. I know in terms of technology, what else is new? Because that's so important to customers now, isn't it?
Yeah, of course. Let me talk about the connected services that we are introducing for the first time in a Ute. Many different features or functionality. Remotely, you will be able to control the air conditioning. You will be able to lock, unlock your car. You have a specific function, so-called the e-call button, which is basically the emergency call functionality. And finally, we have a tracking system inside the car.
Remote door, lock and unlock system, all on your phone, fully equipped, fair to say. That's an understatement.
Yeah, that's fully equipped, but of course, I can't end up this presentation without talking about our full genuine range of accessories. So, of course, many accessories. All those accessories have been tested for Oceania condition. I really insist on this. And of course, among those equipment, you will find, of course, the canopy. You will find the snorkel. You will find the steel bull bar, the tonneau covers, and the list is very long. So I will stop here. But many great and exciting accessories to complete your car.
The bash plate. I'm just going to add that because it just sounds so good. It's a vehicle that's been built for hard work, no doubt about it. So many impressive features. Arnaud and Ken, thank you so much for taking us through them this evening. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Now, you might have realised that the lineup is not quite complete. There's something missing. So, Andrew, come back up. What are we missing here?
Well, thank you very much, Edwina, and thank you to my colleagues. I think, as I said earlier, we really know that customers love taking their Nissan Navara to absolutely the limits, and for some, an even more capable and tough truck is really critical for the job. The Nissan Navara range wouldn't be complete without such a truck. So now let me share with you our concept of the next generation Nissan Navara Pro 4X Warrior by Premcar.
The test of the brake systems. I was worried about you being in the way there. Now, this is formidable. Tell me about this truly tough truck. That is awesome.
Absolutely, and I think, you know, this is firstly, let me share with you, this is a concept we're currently sharing with you tonight, and it really previews the direction of the next Warrior by Premcar. The Warrior by Premcar has been part of the Nissan Navara lineup for over 6 years now, and it's in that time Warrior has really become synonymous as a result of its toughness, something that's really capable, and a go-anywhere kind of model. So since 2019, important also to share with you that over 10,000 Warriors have actually been sold, which shows how strongly it really connects with customers. From weekday workhorses to weekend adventurers, whether it is four-wheel driving or motorbike riding, or like our ambassador Daniel Saunders mentioned earlier, customers choose Warrior because it looks tough, feels comfortable, and gives them the confidence to take it on anywhere. With the Nissan Navara Pro 4X Warrior concept, we're focusing really on two things our customers tell us that matters most: capability and design. Everything you're about to see is built around real-world confidence. A stronger front end with a body color bull bar, extended overriders, underbody protection, including the lava red Warrior bash plate that you referred to, large 32.2-inch off-road tires on a wider offset 17-inch alloy, new side steps, a Warrior branded tailgate, and a lifted suspension system with coil springs and dampers in signature lava red. In addition, a ride height increased by 40 millimeters and a dedicated Warrior suspension tune that lifts performance both on and off-road. It looks tough, it delivers capability where it really matters, and our customers are going to love it. And I will say, I'm really proud of all the work that's been done by the teams in developing this.
You should be so proud of your team, both what they've achieved in development and what they've achieved tonight with this launch. Incredible work all around, so congratulations to the whole global Nissan team. And to finish with that Warrior by Premcar and that Aussie ingenuity is just fantastic. Congratulations on bringing this superb ute to life, and thank you so much for sharing the journey with us as well. It's been such an extraordinary evening. I know all of you who are lucky enough to be here tonight cannot wait to see this beauty up close, and also to all of our viewers who are watching around the world. For now, I'll turn it over to Andrew for a few final thoughts.
Thank you so much, Edwina. So seeing the all-new Navara Nissan here tonight is really a proud moment for our team. It really reflects our focus on offering vehicles for all who live and work across Australia and New Zealand, and are really reconnecting with what matters to them. We built the all-new Nissan Navara for those people who keep our communities moving, as you heard earlier, people defined by resilience, effort, and grit. So when this all-new Nissan Navara reaches showrooms, it will be soon out there where it really, truly belongs, like in the outback, on the work sites, doing the early morning and the late night finishes. Those are the moments you cannot outsource, automate, or indeed scroll past. These are the first steps in Nissan's product direction for the future. Ahead is a future shaped by real conditions, real demands, and real people. not by trends or algorithms, but by the way life is actually lived here. We will continue to challenge the norm and do so by seeking to defy ordinary. So to everybody joining us online and across our dealer network, thank you for being part of this moment, and thank you for joining us. Enjoy the rest of the evening. If I can now take the opportunity to invite Leon and Ken and the rest of the team back up, that would be wonderful. And then, indeed, I would like to join the rest of you to come up and have a look at the product. Thank you very much, everybody.
Für mehr Videos einfach abonnieren.